thesis to a good and wise politician or theologian. There's bibliography there, some books you could possibly look at. Check that out to verify all of this. Okay, there was a feature article by Stephen M. Ulrich, Institute for Holy Land Studies. And here is the list of the kings of Edessa, of which Abgar 5, the Black, 4 BC to 87 and 1350 was one of them. And then there's the rest, his descendants, or those who took over after he passed on. This is Abgar the Black, is the one that Addai went and visited in his kingdom, and he had an illness that he wished to be cured of, and he heard about Christ. So apparently he wrote a letter which was sent back through Addai. Christ read it, supposedly wrote back and said, "Oh look, sorry, I'm kind of busy at the moment, can't make it to your country," because Abgar was inviting him to, come and rule with him. There's plenty of land there, no problem, all that sort of stuff. And he healed him because really believed in him. But he says, "Oh, sorry, I'm about my father's work. Sorry," because he's about to die on the cross, etc. Be resurrected. I had to finish what he was destined to do, right? So he says he had seen some of his disciples, his followers, to him, and they'd heal him, etc., etc. Many say, "Oh, no, that letter doesn't exist, it's fake," all this sort of stuff. So you have to go do your own personal research on it. We've done that, and that's why we present you with that little snippet of information about Abgar 5, or the Black. And apparently this disciple, after the resurrection and ascension of Christ, took this head cloth, if they used it in a tomb to cover his face, and imprinted his face onto this cloth. So they took it to him as a gift, and he cherished it, but somebody along the way stole it, and it may have been the Shroud of Turin that everyone goes on about, that Leonardo da Vinci created. Okay. Don't know if this was a full-length cloth like the Shroud of Turin, but from what we've read, it seems to be just a face or a head covering cloth, not a full-length cloth as a Shroud of Turin. Again, go do your personal research on that, about Abgar 5 the Black, who lived between 4 BC AD 7 and 13. I think that's 1350. I'm not really sure what that is. 13 to 50. Yeah. Okay. What does it say? 4 BC AD, or 4 BC, which is supposed to be AD. I don't know. It's confusing. Yeah. Abgar 5 the Black, 4 BC to 87 and 13 to 50. Okay, it doesn't. I'm sure that's an error there, because all the other ones say 50 to 57. Unless there was another. Nah. Yeah, I think it's some sort of mistake there. Don't know. Not sure. I take it as an error. Okay. Here's the Syriac, Aramaic, Peshitta, Old Testament, MS, AD 464, oldest dated biblical manuscripts in existence, in the British Museum, obviously in the UK or Britain. And here is the timeline of the Nestorian Church, Nestorian timeline, from 549 to 330 BC, Achaemenid dynasty in Persia. It gets right down here. It's a hell of a list. Right. 579, reference to a Nestorian Ma Sugia settling in China. 607, the Persians captured Edessa. 611, the Persians sacked Antioch again. 615, the Persians captured Jerusalem, massacring thousands, burning churches and carrying off the true cross. (632) Death of Muhammad and Arab conquest of Mesopotamia. 635, arrival of Alopian in China as first Nestorian missionary. The Arabs captured Jerusalem and conquered Syria, and so forth. Down here, 1260 to 1264, civil war between Kublai Khan and Erik Muka, who was backed by Mongol Christians. So they reached a few of them and converted them. Timur, or is it Tamerlane? (1625) discovery of Nestorian monument in China. 1831 arrival of first American missionaries amongst Nestorians. Printing of Syriac New Testament. Kurdish massacre of 10,000 Nestorians. (1885) discovery of Nestorian cemeteries in Russian Turkestan by Russian explorers. 1917 Nestorian patriarch Marshamun murdered by Kurds. 1935 the patriarch and many other Nestorians immigrate to USA and other Western countries. Okay, so if you found that very, very interesting, even though rather lengthy, do subscribe to our channel, give us a like, add your comments on it, and then share it with your friends, family, neighbours, strangers, church members, etc. That this is supposedly the original true church, who went through 18 to 19, maybe 20 centuries of being called heretics, persecutions, martyrdom, etc., but stuck to their roots. The original ancient manuscripts given to these founders, given to the original Church of the East, hidden and preserved from the Roman Catholics in Islam or Mohammedanism at the time, hidden and preserved, therefore preserved for over 2,000 years by this Church of the East, original Church of the East, and bought in a Bible format. The original manuscripts bought in a Bible format by native-born Mesopotamian translator Victor and Alexander, who then found a way to translate that old dead language of those original manuscripts in that Bible form.